Before we came into the program, my husband and I had never talked about finances. It was a very difficult subject.
We needed to address our finances. We had no idea what was going on. My method of coping was to basically ignore the problems. We started with the program and we started communicating. We started being held accountable by our budget counselor.
I believe that during the program we paid off at least $60,000 during that year.
We completed the program. It took a full 12 months to complete. Initially it was very different. It wasn't really hard per se. It was different in the fact that it was something we weren't accustomed to. We weren't accustomed to not having control of our finances directly. After about a 3-month period, everything got to the point where it was automatic.
If you need clothing for your children, or you need that accountability of a budget counselor that can meet with you every week and just pray with you and be there with you, I would ask you not to be afraid and just pray and let God turn your heart the way He wants to turn your heart.
Our checking account was never balanced. We had no clue how much was actually in there. By Wednesday, we were hoping to make the money last until at least Thursday night, Friday, because I had no clue. The biggest thing I got out of the program of Love Inc. was the love and the caring of, we understand and we're not going to judge you, we're not going to make fun of you, we're here to help you. And it wasn't ha 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 you're here, it was more of a, you're gonna make it, I have faith in you. We had zero debt, plus money in the savings account, plus money in the checking account. Just awesome.
I just get happy and excited and want to encourage you, because God is going to do an amazing work in your life.
After I retired, I started looking for ways to serve. I think that ministry continues all through life, and so I wanted to find a new phase in my life where I could apply some other type of ministry other than working in schools. And a number of people in the church that I attend have been involved in Love Inc., and they approached me about getting involved. So I came to the first budget class, instructional class for potential budget counselors. Scared me to death. I'm not a CPA. I'm just an average guy who has had struggles at times with my finances in the past, and have learned some basic principles of stewardship. And I felt that maybe some common sense that I have applied could be helpful to clients. And so I just decided to jump in with both feet and start swimming. And it's been an exciting adventure, a little frightening at times, but the bus has not stopped and I've not gotten off, so here we are.
At the present time, I'm involved in the prayer chain with Love Inc. and then the Heaven Household. We have that at our church. We deal with pots and pans and kitchen supplies. I really encourage anybody that's got any idle time to give somewhere, regardless if it's at Love Inc. or give at your church, give to Salvation Army. There's so much needs in the world, because it'll fill your life much more than you'll fill somebody else's life. That's my experience of it.
I knew fairly early on that being a budget counselor was something that I was being led to do, and maybe show some other people what I was able to benefit from.
I would like to come back and sit on the other side of the table as a counselor and say, I've been there, I've done it, I know your emotions, I understand how you feel.
I mean, if people want to see God at work, this is the place to be.
God is bigger than all of it, and He has great, great plans for you. He really wants to bless you, and He can do that through the people that He brings to Love Inc. and the churches that He draws together to help, no matter what your hurt might be.